Listen, South Africa, we're gonna have to start linking Las Vegas and South Africa because I mean, like, I'm seeing the flags in the crowd. I'm seeing Cam Saaiman here. I'm seeing Dricus du Plessis. It's like a second home at this point, isn't it?
It's amazing. You know, when I walked out, I actually thought I'm again going against the Alaskan American, obviously. So it's just like the crowd is not going to be in my favor. And boy, was I wrong, because the crowd was absolutely amazing. It was sick to see.
Bro, how good does that Greta Van Fleet song? Like, how good does that sound walking out to, right?
How good is Greta Van Fleet? Point. They are absolutely amazing, but the Safari song, I think we have Safari back home, so I think that's the main reason why I picked that song. But it's just like it hits from the get-go, and it just gets me fired up, and I'm not changing it for anything. So
no, bro, like, listen, I'm not a huge like rock and roll guy, like recent rock and roll, but like as soon as that first note hit and like I seen you walk out, bro, you had the biggest smile on your face walking into that octagon.
Yeah, it's surreal. Every single time I walk out, I'm just like, I can't believe what I'm doing. Like it's insane. And then, you know, my amazing coach and teammates always remind me to have fun, and sometimes in high pressure situations like this you forget that, and you know, that song helps as well.
How many brandy and cokes are currently being tossed back in South Africa right now?
Oh, the Buffelsfontein Brandewyn is being thrown around like hotcakes. It's flowing everywhere. We had the South African Springboks play against the Aussies as well. They beat them convincingly. So we're gonna have some very tired South Africans tomorrow morning.
Listen, I mean, I also heard we got to hit Topgolf at some point, right?
Yeah, we're going to have to hit Topgolf again. We've been here for almost 3 weeks and still we haven't done it yet. So I'm going to try and get new friends that actually want to go do it, because my training partners don't want to.
Dricus actually brought that up during media week. He's like, I'm not even a golf guy, but Cameron will not let it go. Like, how often do you bring this up to Dricus?
Daily. I'm like, listen, we literally have nothing else to do today. Let's go play golf. And he's just like, no. But when we were on the Smoj interviews, we were playing like a putt-putt contest, and I kicked his ass. So I guess that's why he doesn't want to go play Topgolf.
I hear you, bro. Now, I mean, Terrence Mitchell, you got to give him credit for stepping up on short notice. I think his only loss was like to Kai Kara France on like the Ultimate Fighter in a long time, right? Tough guy, game guy. You jumped the guillotine early. How close was that?
It's scary, because I told my mental coach, Henny, I told him, like, I'm finishing with a guillotine. That was like part of like the dreams I had. And when I got that guillotine, I was like, dreams do come true, but it didn't end up like that. You know, he was actually very tough. His controls were he was a sleek guy. You know, he was shifting his hips well, and we knew the finish was going to come somewhere, and luckily it came in the first round.
Yeah, I got to compliment the wrestling, bro, and the jiu-jitsu, because, I mean, you jumped the guillotine, he had top control a little bit, then you utilized the rubber guard almost a little bit, like a high guard, and I thought you were going to go triangle, but then you reversed, and obviously it was like it was a downhill slope for you for there, right?
Yeah, sometimes they make the joke and say, like, my nickname should be Rubber Man, because I can get those legs quite close to my face. So that high guard really helped me in that position. It's also just to slow that guy down so that we can create some space and get out.
Have we moved past the Christian Rodriguez fight now? Like, do you think now that you've taken the fight, like, no disrespect to him, because obviously he got injured, it's not his fault, but do you think now that you've got another win than him, do you think it's time? I mean, you got a couple more wins, but do you think it's time to move on from that fight?
You know, I'm 3-0. I've fought 3 times in the last 8 months, and I think I deserve a better shot than fighting ranked number 50 in the world. I don't even know where he's ranked. I want to start climbing the ranks, and I want to start testing myself against better athletes. And if that is someone higher ranked, I want to do that. And we have some stuff to sort out. We need to obviously get back home. We have some niggles to sort out, but I'll be back in the cage by the end of this year. I really want to have not a quick turnaround, but I want to fight at least once more, and if we can have anyone in the top 25, that would be amazing.
Why are you so composed at such a young age, bro? Because I feel like when I was your age, if I was doing an interview like this, I definitely wouldn't be in a suit. I'd probably be dropping F-bombs on camera. Like, how are you so composed at such a young age?
You know, I'm just a skinny guy from Pretoria, but I stand on the shoulders of giants, and it's the team that's sitting right there. You know, Coach Mortenay Visser, Coach Henny Engelbrecht. I've been with that team since I was 14 years old. They've taught me everything I know about fighting, but they've also taught me a lot about life, and I credit that to them.
Listen, shout out to all the people from South Africa. Y'all got a real one right here. He's on the come up. Cam Saaiman, still undefeated altogether, not only in the UFC, but all together, brother. Anything else to add before you get out of here?
No, thank you so much for always taking the time to chat to me. And if you have a chance, go check out the MSP show. I think you'll have fun.
Let's go, baby. Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.